on, man.
What's up?
Hi.
So you're pretty much just going to do whatever the shotgun says and pretend I'm not here.
What do you say?
What you're going to do is going to do the shotgun says and pretend I'm not here.
Okay.
My job is to do commentary. This is the best view in the house. So.
Now wrestling at 152 pounds from PCTI, Frankie Martino. From Clifton, Chris Stefopoulos, 152 pounds.
And welcome on into the live stream, ladies and gentlemen. I am your voice of the Mustangs, Vincent Chanchulo, and this is your Clifton Mustangs wrestling match. And today is your Clifton Mustangs versus rivals PCTI. If you do not know, last year Clifton lost to PCTI by a single point last year in the final, and Clifton's looking for a little revenge here, and we're starting off with none other than Chris Stefopoulos. And he's going to go against James Rapp. Wait, so what happened? Got another camera? We got 3 cameras? PCTI choice here. They decide to start out on defense. And Clifton already leads 2-0. And Stathopoulos keeping him on the ground, trying to turn him over to get the near fall, pick up some extra points. He already leads 2-0. 1:14 left to go here in the first period. Stathopoulos has a good hold of wrist right now. Has good wrist control. He's keeping him on the ground, trying to keep him from getting back up. They're out of... He's not going to get any points there because they're out of bounds. They're off the mat. So the ref's going to blow the whistle, and once again, PCTI choice. And they're going to start on the ground, and Stathopoulos is going to try not let him get up, and Stathopoulos gets him back on the ground, keeps him there. Excellent job by Stathopoulos not letting him get up. 40 seconds left.
Is it better?
Stathopoulos keeping him down. Excellent job by Stathopoulos. Near fall here. Ref got a count 2. Stathopoulos still holding him there, trying to get that other shoulder pinned down before the period ends. Stathopoulos on a near fall, almost got both shoulders pinned. 13 seconds left. Stathopoulos attempting to get the pinfall before it ends. And he got the pinfall. And with 7 seconds left, Stathopoulos able to pick up the win for Clifton. They lead 6-0. 7 seconds to spare.
Now wrestling at 160 pounds for PCTI, Abraham Turecki. For Clifton, Nick Stathopoulos, 160 pounds.
And here comes the brother Nick Stathopoulos, wrestling at 160 against Abraham Turecki from PCTI. Too far off the mat. They're going to reset. Clifton choice starts on offense. They're in neutral. They're all tied up here. Turecki goes for the takedown. Stathopoulos not letting it happen. Stathopoulos. No points yet. They're getting a little too far off the mat, and the ref's going to blow the whistle, and they're going to restart. Stathopoulos, Nick Stathopoulos has the choice. He's going to choose to start on offense. There's a neutral here. Stathopoulos goes for the takedown, can't quite get it. Stalker goes for the takedown. Turecki goes for his takedown. He can't get it. No points given to either one of them yet. Stathopoulos not letting him get taken down, but he does get. But Turecki gets control there, and he'll get 2 points for the Bulldogs. That's 2 points for him. Turecki has back control. Stathopoulos trying to get out. He does. He's able to get up on his feet. Too far off the mat. No points given. Not able to get on his feet on his own. Not able to pick up the escape. And this time Stathopoulos is going to choose to start on defense. 36 seconds left to go on the first period between Abraham Turecki and Nick Stathopoulos. Stathopoulos can't get the escape. Trying to get it now. And he gets the escape, and he gets 1 point. Stathopoulos going for the takedown, can't get it. Turecki is able to get Stathopoulos on the ground. No points given. Getting close to off the mat here. Stathopoulos trying to turn him over. 7 seconds left. 3 seconds left. Stathopoulos not giving up 2. And that's the end of the first period between the two wrestlers. Abraham Turecki leads Nick Stathopoulos 2-1. Stathopoulos is starting neutral on offense. Goes for the takedown. Tureki goes for the takedown. Can't quite get it. Stathopoulos.
Keep his elbow.
Trying to flip him over. That's 2 points for Stathopoulos there. Saying he completed the takedown. And they're too far off the mat. 3-2, Stathopoulos now has the lead. His first lead of the match. 89 seconds left to go in the second period. Stathopoulos trying to flip him over. He won't move. Tureki just won't budge.
Push back, use your knee.
Good, better.
Head up, right knee. Stretch him out.
Stathopoulos still trying to turn him over. Tureki just won't budge. He will not turn over. 51 seconds left to go in the second period. Stathopoulos leads 3-2. Tureki trying to get to his feet. He can't quite do it. Stathopoulos keeping him on the ground. 25 seconds. Stathopoulos trying to turn over. Tureki trying to get to his feet. Still both on the ground. Stathopoulos doing an excellent job hanging on to the lead and keeping him on the ground. Let's see if he can do it for the next 12 seconds. 10 seconds now. Clock's winding down. And the second period is near. 5 seconds. And Stathopoulos is able to hold on to the 3-2 lead going into the third period, keeping Tureki on the ground. Mismatch for him. Stathopoulos chooses to start on defense. Tureki trying to complete the takedown, no points given. And now they're both staying on the ground. A minute and 45 left to go in the match. Stathopoulos only has a small 1-point lead, 3-2. Stathopoulos trying to get to his feet, can't quite do it. And they're back on the ground once again, going for the double leg. Stathopoulos trying to get him to get to his feet, trying to get that escape, get that 1 point to give him that 2-point lead. Tureki has control right now on the ground, and Stathopoulos is trying to get to his feet. A minute and 14 left to go. Too far off the mat. Ref's going to blow the whistle. 1:13 left to go in the third period. They're going to start on offense. Tureki immediately goes for the legs. Stathopoulos on his knees, able to get back on his feet. They're both all tied up right now. 60 seconds left to go in this match. Stathopoulos has back control and he gets 2 points for the takedown. He has a 6-2 lead. .50 seconds left now. Stathopoulos has good control. He needs to hold on to the lead for the next 45 seconds for Clifton to pick up their second win of the night. Seconds. Stathopoulos could potentially turn him over and get a pinfall here, but even then a win in itself would help. Win by points would be great for Clifton, being able to extend their lead even further. Their team's leading 6-0. 10 seconds left. Stathopoulos holding on to the 6-2 lead. Just keeping him on the ground. And Nick Stathopoulos will pick up a win just like his brother. And this time by points, 9-0. Clifton's team wins. Good job by both of the Stathopoulos brothers. 170 pounds, Laith Ahmad wrestling for Clifton. Luke Tully for PCTI. Clifton has a 9-0 lead, and already very aggressive is Laith Ahmad, trying to go for the legs, but Tully won't let him. Both all tied up right now. All tied up here. Tully goes for the legs. Ahmad won't let him get it, won't let him take him down. And Tully is able to go for the back. They will say he got the takedown. That's 2-0, and he's already going for the near fall. Tully might pick up the win early here. We're only 40 seconds in. Ahmad trying to get back. Ahmad has one shoulder blade on the ground right now, trying to keep both shoulder blades up. It's already a 2-0 lead for Tully. Let's see if he can pick up the win here for PCTI, and he's able to get it. PCTI picks up their first win of the night. 54 seconds in. Unreal. PCTI cuts Clifton's lead down to 9-6.
Now wrestling at 182 pounds for PCTI, Annabelle Sierra. For Clifton, Daniel Goodson, 182 pounds.
Daniel Goodson wrestling here for Clifton at 185 pounds, and for PCTI, Annabelle Sierra. Goodson trying to go for the takedown, doesn't able to get it, has a hold of Sierra's wrist.
Get your hands back. There you go. Your hands back. Shake. Daniel, there you go.
Both all tied up.
Now when you go, you go. You ready? Hands back.
Goodson and Sierra are now on the ground. They're going to say they're too far off the mat, and they're going to restart. Sierra going for the takedown, able to get both legs. No points yet. And he's going to get 2 for the takedown there. Sierra has control over Goodson now. 40 seconds. Near fall here. Goodson trying to keep those shoulder blades up. 25 seconds. And Goodson able to get out of that, and 3 points for PCTI's Annabelle Sierra. And that's 2 points for Daniel Goodson, is able to get him to the ground. 5 seconds left. And the ref is going to blow the whistle saying they're too far off the mat, but they're just going to move on to the second period. 2-5. 5-2 right now. Annabelle Sierra leading over Daniel Goodson. PCTI choice, they're going to start on offense. Sierra with a good grab of the wrist here. Goodson tries to shoot, he can't quite get a takedown. Sierra and Goodson all tied up. 1:20 left to go. Goodson has a grab of the wrist here, going for the takedown, couldn't quite get it. Great job by Sierra. Too far off the mat. No points given there to either one of them. for the takedown here. Couldn't quite get a great job by Daniel Goodson being able to kind of not let him go on the ground and get his back pinned. And they're going to give 2 points there to Daniel Goodson. Goodson has back control. Goodson trying to flip him over, keep him on the ground. 4-5 lead he has. 29 seconds left, clock winding down, coming to the end of the second period. $15 seconds. Two seconds left, and that's the end of the second period. Daniel Goodson doing a pretty good job here, and so is Annabelle Sierra. And it is Clifton choice. Goodson going to start on defense, trying to get back to his feet. Trying to pick up that 1 point for the escape. Both wrestlers have to be worn out here. Only 1 point separates the lead right now. Annabelle Sierra has a 5-4 lead over Daniel Goodson. Goodson needs 1 point here just to tie it. 30 seconds gone by. Too far off the mat, they'll say. And they're going to start back. Clifton choice, they're going to start on defense. Goodson trying to get back to his feet, trying to pick up the point for the escape, and he gets it. All tied up 5-5. Minute and 20 left. Both tied at 5 points each. If Goodson can get the takedown here, he'll get the lead. But Annabelle Sierra has been doing excellent so far for PCTI. And they are too far off the mat, and they're going to start back at the middle of the mat. 51 seconds left to go in the third and final period of this match. Both wrestlers tied up right now. 40 seconds left, clock winding down. both tie up at 5 points each. Clifton's team leads 9-6. Goodson going for the takedown. He can't quite get it. Trying to bring him down. Too far off the mat. 31 seconds left to go in the third period. Goodson and Sierra tie up 5-5. He's going for the takedown. He can't get it. They're too far off the mat. 8 seconds left to go in this match. Goodson trying to get points here. 2 seconds left, and they are all tied up. My goodness, 5 points each. We are here for overtime now. Both wrestlers doing an excellent job. First one to score in overtime wins this match. Sierra and Daniel Goodson putting on an excellent match so far. Goodson trying to shoot and get the takedown. He can't quite get it. They're all tied up. Both wrestlers are absolutely tired. They are gassed right now. And the wrestler's going to make them real start. They are both so tired. They've been wrestling for a good while now. 1 point. The first person to score wins the match. And Sierra's about to get the takedown. Goodson trying to stay on his feet. Goodson trying to complete the takedown, and he gets it. Daniel Goodson picks up the win here for Clifton. Excellent job. Ladies and gentlemen, Superintendent of Clifton Schools is here, Dr. Robert Tozzi. He is joining us for this match this evening.
Now wrestling at 195 pounds for PCTI, Abraham Pater. For Clifton, Enrique Montero, 195 pounds.
Enrique Montero here, wrestling for Clifton. Clifton's team leads 12-6 after Daniel Goodson picked up an amazing overtime win. And Enrique Montero already on the ground. Montero he's already got 2 points. He's trying to go for the pinfall here early. And just like that, Enrique Montero picking up the win for Clifton, 18-6. Their team leads. Excellent job by Enrique Montero. That was extremely quick, 36 seconds in. All I needed was 36 seconds, man. All I needed was 36 seconds. That's crazy. I said it. That doesn't sound like it's an all good first.
Wrestling at 220 pounds for PCTI, Anthony Matarano. For Clifton, Michael Santillo, 220 pounds.
Santillo wrestling here for Clifton. 220 pounds. Anthony Martoreno wrestling for PCTI. And Martoreno picks up 2 points as they go off the mat. Choice, and Santillo will select to start on defense, trying to get on his feet to get an escape point, and he'll get the 1. 2-1 now. PCTI still leads. 50 seconds into the first period here. Anthony Martoreno able to get the takedown at PCTI's. Martoreno takes a 4-1 lead over Mike Santillo. Santillo trying to get back to his feet. Martoreno is doing an excellent job keeping him on the ground. Clifton picks up the 1 point. It's Clifton's choice. Santillo starts on defense, trying to get there at 1 point. Try to get on his feet. Oh, he's going for a near fall. Almost got it, but an excellent job by Martoreno, able to turn himself over, not let him get the near fall. That's 1 point there for Santillo. 3-4. 10 seconds left to go in the first period. Anthony Martoreno leads Mike Santillo 4-3 going into the second period. Going to be Clifton's choice. Santillo selects to start on defense. Santillo trying to get to his feet, pick up the 1 point, and he does it. It's a tied up match here. 20 seconds in, they're tied at 4 apiece. And Mike Santillo looking to pick up a win here, extend Clifton's lead even further. Their team leading 18-6 over rival PCTI Bulldogs. Santillo going for the takedown, just can't do it. Excellent job by Martoreno. And Martoreno currently has back control. He gets the 2 points to the takedown, and he takes the 6-4 lead. 50 seconds into the second period. Santillo trying to get back to his feet. And he gets the 1 point for the escape. Martireno has had great ground control this entire match. He gets another 2 points there for a takedown. He has an 8-5 lead. 20 seconds left. 10 seconds left. 8-5 lead. Martireno has it. Oh, he's going for the pinfall. He gets 2 points there. Going for the pinfall. 2 seconds left. And he's saved by, and Anthony Martireno saved by the bell. 7-8 lead, or 8-7, 9-8 lead now. 9-8 lead, yes, for Mike Santillo. Almost got a pinfall there. Excellent job. Anthony Martireno saved by the bell. My goodness. And it is PCTI choice. Martireno will select to start on defense. And he's going to try and get to his feet to tie up this match. And he will get there, and it is tied at 9 apiece. We are 10 seconds in. They are tied up here, 9-9. What an excellent match by both wrestlers. Excellent job by Mike Santillo, able to get a few extra points here at the end, almost finishing the match with a pinfall, but the period ended and he couldn't quite get it. That's 2 points for Anthony Montero. And Martireno will let him up. And it is 10-11 right now. Martireno has the lead. Only by 1. 60 seconds left to go in this match. Santillo only needs 1 point to tie it up. If he can get the takedown here. If he can get the takedown here, he could potentially win this match. Going for the takedown! He got him on the ground, but then not going to give him any points. Excellent job there by Martireno, able to just get out of there. He gets 2 points, 13-10. Santillo gets one there as they let him up, 11-13. 15 seconds. 9 seconds left. He needs a takedown to tie up this match. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and that is the end of the match. Anthony Martireno picks up the win here. Over Mike Santillo. And PCTI will get the points there for their team.
Now wrestling at 285 pounds, from PCTI, Josue Gomez. From Clifton, Joey Abel, 285 pounds.
Joe Abel at 285? Joseph Abel fighting at wrestling at 285 for Clifton versus Josue Gomez. 18-6. Clifton's team leads. stoppage here. Start on offense. "45 seconds. 45 seconds gone by in this match. Abel and Gomez all tied up. Gomez and Abel separating, they're all tied up again.
So excited. Shocking. What did you say about the 2 minute pass last time I did this? What did you call him? I don't do it.
20 seconds left to go in this match, or in the first period. 10 seconds left now. Three seconds left, and that's the end of the first period, scoreless. PCTI choice. Gomez will select to start on defense. Abel trying to keep him on the ground, not let him get this escape point. Potentially get a point for a takedown here, maybe a near fall or even a pinfall win here. But Gomez looks like he's going to get back to his feet. Abel trying to keep him on the ground. Abel trying to keep him on the ground, doing an excellent job moving his feet around, trying to keep him on the ground, get him on his back so he can get a near fall here. 40 seconds in, Abel still keeping Gomez on the ground. Abel doing an excellent job just keeping him on the ground. Potentially could keep him down on the ground for the entire 2 minutes for this whole period. 60 seconds has gone by. He's halfway there. Still scoreless here for this match. Abel keeping Gomez on the ground, not letting him get to his feet. Not letting him get his point. Ref's gonna blow the whistle. And once again, it is PCTI choice. Gomez is going to select to start on defense. Abel going to try and keep him on the ground here. And Gomez tries to get to his feet there, can't quite do it. Abel doing an excellent job keeping him on the ground. 34 seconds left to go in the second period. 30 seconds now. Abel doing an excellent job keeping Gomez on the ground, not letting him get that 1 point that could completely alter this match. Ten seconds left.
10 seconds, Joe.
That is the end of the second period. No points scored between either of them once again. This time it is Clifton's choice. Joe Abel going to start on defense, get 1 point here, take that lead. We're for the third and final period. Gomez trying to keep Abel from getting to his feet. Abel probably exhausted from last round. He gets to his feet. Excellent job by Joseph Abel. My goodness gracious.
Go, Joe, work that underhook.
20 seconds in. Joseph Abel holds a 1-0 lead over Josue Gomez. Gomez going for a takedown. Abel not letting him get it. Gomez has a hold of one leg. Abel trying to stay on his feet, not letting Gomez get the takedown. Joseph Abel doing an excellent job, not letting him get the takedown. Great job. Gomez keep trying to go for the takedowns. He can't quite get it. Joe Abel holding his own right job, doing an excellent job in this match. He holds only a 1-0 lead, 25 seconds left, a lot of time. Gomez trying to get the takedown, can't quite do it. Abel holding his own, 19 seconds left. Abel only holds a 1-0 lead, 15 seconds. Abel needs to hold on to even Clifton the win here. 9 seconds left, 8. Holding on to the lead, 4 seconds, Abel. He doesn't get the point, and Joseph Abel picks up the win. Joseph Abel hanging on by the final second by a thread, and he gets the 1-0 win. Excellent job by Joseph Abel.
Accepting the points for PCTI, Chelsea Smith at 106.
Chelsea Smith accepting the forfeit for PCTI. PCTI, Clifton still holds the 21-15 lead over PCTI.
Now wrestling at 113 pounds for PCTI, Mohammed Amin. For Clifton, Najati Salim, 113 pounds.
Najati Salim wrestling for Clifton at 113, and for PCTI, Mohammed Amin.
Do what you want, Najati. Let's go.
21-15. Clifton's team holds the lead.
Hand control, good job. Stay low, Josh.
What an excellent takedown there by Mohammed Amin. Able to pick it up, land him on the ground, get the 2 points here early. 40 seconds in. 1 point there, but before the escape.
Do what you want. Let's go.
Johnny Salim, 2-1. Mohammed Amin leads. And they are too far off the mat. And they will restart at center. The choice is offense. Salim and Amin all tied up. And Najati Salim able to get the takedown here, get 2 points. He takes the 3-2 lead in this match. And they're going to say they're too far off the mat. Amin cannot get the point there for the escape. But he's going to select to start on defense here, try and get 1 point for the escape. try and tie up this match. Najati Salim able to keep him on the ground here for a little bit. 25 seconds left. Could potentially try and keep him on the ground and maybe even pick up a pinfall before this first period ends. Salim doing an excellent job keeping him on the ground. He has control. 14 seconds left. Clock winding down. He has a three. Najati Salim has a 1-point lead. 3-2. 5 seconds left. 2 seconds left, and Salim able to keep him on the ground. Hold on to that 3-2 lead. Najati Salim starting off on defense here, able to get to his feet. He gets the point there for the escape. And Salim trying to keep him on the ground. Flip him over and maybe get the near fall. Salim doing an excellent job. 20 seconds in. Salim trying to flip him over, can't quite do it. Amin being able to hold his own. And he'll get 2 points there. 6-2, Najati Salim leads.
It's there, Josh. Let's go. Push him forward. Push him forward. There you go. It's there. It's there. Go.
60 seconds left. Salim able to keep Amin on the ground. They're too far off the mat. Ref's going to make them start back in the middle once again. PCTI choice is going to start on defense, try and at least pick up a point here. 50 seconds left, clock's winding down. Salim keeping him on the ground, doing an excellent job here, holding on to that 6-2 lead and not allowing Muhammad Amin, his opponent, get any points here. Going for the pinfall here. He's got the near fall, trying to get that other shoulder blade down. He gets the pinfall, and Clifton gets the win. Najati Salim doing an excellent job. And Najati Salim picks up the win over Muhammad Amin via pinfall, and Clifton's team takes a 27-15 lead.
That was really good. The fact that he was able to pick up that win via pinfall is great. Clifton's team has had nicely. Left 120, 126, 120.
Now wrestling at 120 pounds from PCTI, Ricardo Bonza-Tegui. From Clifton, Devin Desai, 120 pounds.
That's really fun.
And wrestling at 120 pounds for Clifton, Devin Desai going against Ricardo Bonza-Tegui. Too far off the mat. They're going to start back at the center of the mat. Bonza-Tegui able to get Desai on the ground. They're too far off the mat. Neither one of them have scored yet. 50 seconds into the match. going to start off. Desai gets the choice. He's going to start off on in neutral. Desai and Balanza Degui tied up. Too far off the mat, and they're going to start back in the middle of the mat once again. 40 seconds left in this first period. Balanza Degui went for the takedown. Desai is not going to let him get it. 20 seconds left. Ten seconds left. Scoreless here in the first period. Devin Desai, Ricardo Balanza Degui. Both all tied up. That's the end of the first period. Scoreless between Desai and Balanza Degui. Clifton's choice. Desai decides to start on defense. Balanza Degui on top here. Desai trying to get back to his feet. Can't quite get it. Trying to get that 1 point. Balanza Degui doing an excellent job keeping him on the ground here. Keeping Devin Desai from even being able to score. 90 seconds left. How long can he keep this up? He's going for the pinfall here. Desai trying to keep both shoulder blades off the ground. And that's going to be 2 points there for the near fall. As Desai was able to get out of there and not let him pick up the weight. Balanza Degui has control now. Desai trying to get back to his feet. .39 seconds left, clock winding down. Seconds left. Balanza Degui has a 2-0 lead over Devin Desai, and that's the end of the second period. Desai is down 2-0 here going into the third period. To nothing, Balanza Degui leads. 100 seconds left. Balanza Degui and Desai on the ground. Balanza Degui going for the pinfall. He's got him in an air fall now. Desai trying to keep that other shoulder blade off the ground here. 7-0 lead for Balanza Dequee. Desai just keeping that shoulder blade off, and he's going to pick up the pinfall win here. Ricardo Balanza Dequee over Devin Desai.
Now wrestling at 126 pounds for PCTI, Alex Venador. For Clifton, Enrique Rojas, 126 pounds.
Enrique Vadador, or Alex Vadador here, wrestling at 126 pounds for PCTI. He is going for the pinfall here. He's got him in a near fall. PCTI will pick up the pinfall win here very early, and this match is all tied up, 27-27, both teams.
Now wrestling at 132 pounds for PCTI, Adam Honda. For Clifton, Carlos Sierra, 132 pounds.
Carlos Sierra wrestling here at 132 pounds for Clifton. Adam Hamda for PCTI. And they are all tied up here to start off this match. Hamda going for the takedown. They're on the ground already. Doing an excellent job here, trying to turn over Sierra to go for to get the near fall, potentially a pinfall. Sierra will get, and Hamda will get 2 points here. And here he leads 2-0, 50 seconds into this match. "60 seconds in. Hamda has control on the ground over Sierra. Gonna blow the whistle. Clifton choice. And they're gonna start on the ground. Sierra trying to get back to his feet to pick up 1 point here. Can't quite do it. Hamda just doing an excellent job keeping him on the ground here. 20 seconds left. Five seconds left. And that is the end of the first period. He's going to get 3 points for the near fall there. And then Adam Honda will lead Carlos Sierra 5-0 at the end of the first period. Start of the second here, PCTI choice. Honda will choose to start on defense. points there for Adam Hamda. And he leads 7-0. 100 seconds left to go on this match, in this second period. And Adam Hamda will pick up the pinfall win here over Carlos Sierra, and PCTI's team will take the lead over Clifton 32-27.
Accepting the points at 138 pounds for PCTI, Omar Tarek.
And PCTI will accept the forfeit here. And their team extends their lead even further.
Now wrestling at 145 pounds for PCTI, Lady Hamda. For Clifton, Antonio Spina, 145 pounds.
Lath Hamda wrestling for PCTI here, and Antonio Spina for Clifton. And already here, Lath Hamda going for the pinfall as Spina in the corner here, and they're off the mat, and they're going to start back at the middle of the mat again. 5-0 lead, 18 seconds in for Lath Hamda. Spina has Hamda has a 5-1 lead over Spina. And he gets 2 points there, Hamda. 7-1 lead now. Doing an excellent job on the ground. Spina gets a point there for the escape. And he's down 2-7. $60 seconds in. An excellent takedown there by Lath Hamda. Gets 2 points. Going for the pinfall here, at a near fall, 2-9. That's 3 points there for Hamda. Has a 12-2 lead. 12-3 now, as they give the 1 point to Spina for an escape. 30 seconds left to go in the first period. And they are too far off the mat. They're going to reset and start back in the center once again. 10 seconds left to go in the first period. Hamda has a 12-3 lead over Spina, and that is the end of the first period. It'll be Clifton choice here. And they're going to start off on offense in neutral. And they're going for the takedown here. He's got one leg, and he's going to get 2 points there for an excellent takedown. 14-3, he leads now. 15 seconds in. 50 seconds in. Handa doing an excellent job keeping Spina on the ground. "55 seconds left to go in this match." Another takedown here for Handa, going for the pinfall, trying to finish this match. Has Spina in a near fall. Spina able to flip over on his belly. And he has a 15-point lead.
And that concludes tonight's match.
That is the end of the night.
PCTI 44, Mustangs 27. Thank you for coming out. Please get home safe.
And PCTI picks the 44-27 lead up over the Mustangs. Mustangs put up a great fight. I'm your voice of the Mustangs, Chad Shula. I will see you next time. Go Mustangs!